Okay, good morning still on the West Coast, good afternoon in the central part of the U.S. as well as on the East Coast. I'm Joseph, and also known as Crypto Sonar. Welcome back to the stream. We were here for a couple hours earlier this morning for the market open. Let's take a look at where we are at right now, and we have an hour and a half before the market closed. A lot of options expiring today. Hey, if you like the stream, if you're over there on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're over on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to leave a comment down below and tell your friends about it, that'd be kind of cool too. All right, so let's start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we have to make sure my mic's on. Yep. We're good to go. All right, Bitcoin, we're down 1829, but it did bounce off the bottom a little bit. I'm going to go over to a 3-minute chart here and let you know we did bottom out 60,055, and that was about 4 o'clock this morning. And then it's been on a little bit of an uptrend since then, so that's good news there. Take a look at Ethereum. On Ethereum, again, same thing, but bad wick down here. So let's look up here. Off a bottom of 2330, little bit of an uptrend, hitting a little bit of resistance here, and right about 2443. But again, 2400. We're at 1200. In January, we were at 1450 in the third week in February. We were at 1588 at the end, right about this time last month. So 1588. How do I know that? That's when I bought another 1.5 Ethereum at that time. Divided into 2422. So just in the last month, why am I doing it this way? We're up 34%. Oops. When I can just come down here and say, hey, in the last month, we're up 42%. So 42% in the last month. Last 6 months, we're at 44% on Ethereum. So that's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the indices. We have the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 155 now, up to 34,191. We have the S&P up 13.9. And we have the NASDAQ up 7. And 1 second. All right, so here we go. So again, NASDAQ is up 6. So all the indices, whoops. Come on, you stupid. So all the indices are in the green right now. S&P is up 13, NASDAQ is up 6, and the Dow is up 155. So that's pretty good there. All right, so let's take a look at some of the other movers on the day. Amazon is up 1837, up right about 0.5%. Beyond Meats is up 13 cents. eBet Esports 26.92, down $9.50. Boy, they really, as soon as it opened, it ran up a little bit, all the way up to 54. Look at this crap. All the way up to 66 in the pre-market at 3 o'clock in the morning, or 6 o'clock Eastern time. Turned around on the open, ran up a little bit on the open at 53. Now all the way down to 26. Shenanigans. So all the windows in my house are open. So the doors, I don't think the place is haunted. I can't say that because I'm selling it soon. All right, GM, looking at a 3-minute chart, they are up 10 cents on the day. Roblox is down 3.98 on the day. U.S. oil down 12 cents. Workhorse up $1.54. U.S. steel up 57 cents. As long as we're down here, let's look at the metals. Metals are up $14.53, up to $17.78. Palladium is up to $27.79. Platinum is up to $12.05. And silver is up almost 20 cents. Looking at some other ones, AMC $9.28. Looks like it's going to be a battle for $9. Maybe $9.50. We'll see on the push. The problem with AMC on Fridays for option expiration. Right now they're probably over in the Reddit threads. By the way, my beverage right now is a Madrinas Cold Brew Cafe Mocha. So if you like to overpay for coffee online, that's the one to get. And that'll get me my little juice, my caffeine for the afternoon. And so anyway, back to AMC. So AMC, the problem is when these buyers come in, they come in too soon, and anything that gets up gets slammed right back down. Anything up gets slammed right back down. Up, slam down. Up, slam down. And so pretty much since the day started, it's been getting slammed. And so that tells me that it's at risk of closing below $9 again. Will it hit 950? It's possible. The options trade on the 50-cent increments, so that's a possibility. Let's look at the options change, and let's look at all of that on today, and we'll go right around the money. So on the calls, open interest yesterday on the AMC calls at $10 were 60,997 contracts. You've had 24,000 contracts of volume today. Open interest on the 950 calls on AMC were 17,646. Volume today 15,792. And then 10,000 contracts at $9, 68.70 volume today. 1050, forget about it, that's already gone. 20,000 open interest with 6,000 contracts traded today. So on the put side, you had open interest of 13,406, and on the $9 calls on the puts side, 11,257 contracts. So they're going to try and break this thing down, possibly to go below 9. It got down to 909 earlier while we were off stream. Notice how far my coffee is. It's way over that way, so I don't spill it on any of this. And so it looks like the battle might be for $9 on that one. GameStop down 407, down 2.6%. Again, it's a mixed day, man. If you look at the S&P 500, you got some tech up, Microsoft up, Apple down, Nvidia down, Intel down, AMD, Texas Instruments down, Qualcomm, Micron up, Google, Facebook down, Amazon up a little bit, Tesla down, Home Depot, Lowe's up, Exxon, Chevron down, all the energy down. Mixed on the banks, Citigroup down, JP Morgan up, Morgan Stanley down based on their $900 million losses on Arch Egos fund, along with Credit Suisse. Schwab down, so all of them are down. Goldman up just a little bit, and they're about the only ones there. Disney, Comcast up. All your drug stocks are mostly up, I think. Yeah, every one of them is up. J&J, Pfizer, Merck, Lilly. We can look at Moderna really quick, and let's pull that one up. And they're up too. They're up $11. J&J up $1.84. So right about 1%. I am down like $1,200 on my AMC or on my Palantir. Let's take a look here. I'm down $1,200 on my ExxonMobil calls because ExxonMobil is trading down because oil went down a little bit. So ExxonMobil is down 27 cents. So I'm down $1,200 on my calls. Those don't expire until May 7th, so I still got 3 weeks on those. Palantir, 2,000 shares, and the Palantir I'm in at 23.14. So 23.14 on Palantir, and it's at 22.51. I did not sell at a loss. I'm not worried about it. I got about 45,000 into it. It's not. It's like 2%. It's 62 cents of a share price. So it did run back up a little bit to 22.65, but like everything that has options today with a lot of stuff, the volume on this thing is way too low for the day. I bought it in the pre-market. That was a mistake. 33 million shares traded on an average volume the last 10 days of 57 million. So 33 divided into 57, it's trading right about 57.8% of its volume. Might end up possibly at 40. We'll see. We got a little over an hour and 20 minutes before the market closes. So we'll see where that one ends up and see what I do. I might hold it over the weekend. Rocket down 67 cents. Tesla down $1.46. Coinbase printing money today. It is absolutely printing money today. And it is up to 339.78. If you were with me earlier in the stream today, I did buy 50 shares in my retirement account, one of my retirement accounts, and I bought 50 shares at $331.95, and those are up $389. So $389 does not offset the $2,000 that I'm down right now overall because of my ExxonMobil calls, and my Palantir didn't cooperate today. So there you go. Palantir though, yeah, I should have sold it this morning. So Coinbase, should we buy some more Coinbase? I don't think I'm gonna make any more scalps. VIX still looking great, 16.3. Holy cow! You know what was the new normal? Man, we were at 20 a few weeks ago. 2021, 22, when the Nasdaq pulled back 9%. No more. Let's see some of the other ones. Tesla is down only 75 cents now, or 65 cents. They came back. They bottomed out all the way at 724.60. Had a nice run all the way up to 749.41, and then pulled back a little bit. Now they're getting a little bit of a bounce. We'll see once the algorithms kick in at noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll see what kind of stuff happens on this one. We've got on Coinbase, we've got pivot at 329.74, and again it came down to the pivot and hit it from there. This is on a 5-minute chart, or let me go to a 5-minute. Well, no, we'll leave it on a 3-minute chart, but my support and resistance lines on my Schwab, I use them because they're nice and green and bright. It's got resistance at 342.21 for R1, then 361, then 393. Support is at 310.28. But again, we didn't even come close to that today. The low on today is 321.03. So, you know, hey, if it hangs out here and forms a base above yesterday's base, can't really count Wednesday. The real action is yesterday. After this point, a lot of volatility. Oh, I could have rode that thing today. I should have rode that thing. I made a mistake trying to ride Palantir today. Yeah, now it's 22.42. So, blown up my account. Okay. Anyway, all right. Not going to forget about that. All right, Boeing down $4 today. I did not take any trades in Boeing. A little risky there. Again, you got some things giving back. Anything that had gains earlier this week is giving it back. Here we go. Inspections. This is news. This came out at 10:30 a couple hours ago. Inspections of Boeing 737 MAX jets have found more electrical problems of the kind that led to dozens of the jets being suspended from service last week. Industry sources. I hate sources. Airlines pulled dozens of MAX jets for service, blah, 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 blah. Inspection of those jets have now revealed similar problems in other parts of the plane, the sources said, confirming an Aviation Week report. Boeing had no immediate comment. So again, I don't have any positions in Boeing, but that's why it's in the pressure and it's going down. Let me go out to a daily. It's been a long time since I did due diligence on Boeing where I posted it back in November. Okay. So you don't really have, you know, you can look at March and say, okay, 247. If these problems persist, if it breaks 232, 235, 239, 240. I'm going to create an alert there. And I want to see if it breaks 240, which is old resistance from way back in December. It did break it once on this wick back on the 25th of March. Let me go down to an hour. Get rid of the externals. It broke that 240 and got down to 231.50. So that will be interesting. Okay, we'll look at that next week, and we might take a stab at that, but we'll see if it goes down. On the upside, you know, it's right at 247 now. All right, so we'll see on a range here. And we'll take a look. There's your candlesticks on Boeing. You can tell, you know, the buy-sell signals. If you just follow those in a straight line, you'll do great. There we go. All right. Don't follow my buy-sell signals. You'll lose money. As evidenced today by my Palantir. The thing is, I can be wrong. And I'm right more than I'm wrong, though. So that's the good sign. Yeah, Palantir just keeps taking my money. Coinbase 338. That looks pretty good. All right, let's look at AMC. And I think the guy behind me is out mowing his 4 acres or whatever he has. 3 acres, 4 acres. I don't know how many acres he has, 5 or 6. I don't know. It's a good amount of land. All right, let's see here. Let me get out of this one. Well, hold on here. Market's going burr again. S&P up 14, NASDAQ up 8, Dow up 163. So then why the hell is Palantir selling off? No freaking news whatsoever. What's the options chain look like? Wow, 23 bucks, huh? So that's what it is. They're trying to hold this thing down below 23. 11,853 contracts of interest at $23. And Palantir is traded on $23 at calls. 27,907 contracts at 23. On the puts, 8,520 at 22. 7,900 at 22.50, 5,800 at 23, and 22.50 has had only 5,900 puts. So all the action is in on 23 on Palantir, but the volume they just don't have enough volume to fight it off, man. It's all freaking sells. You had a lot of buys yesterday at the end, and then it should have held and sustained today, and it didn't. And then they just drove it down. So you got some shorters in here, and they've taken my money today. You only lose money if you sell. And besides, 22.40 minus 23.14, yeah, 23.14, 74 cents off. Piece of cake. Get that back in an hour. So we'll check that one later on. Coinbase, GameStop won battle for 150, 155, 145. Excuse me. Coffee coming out. All right. It only got down to 151.25. So that was a test. So looking at the volume, let me look at the 1 minute here. Yeah, you got buyers trying to come in and keep that thing above 150. I don't know if it's going to be able to. $155 probably looks okay at this point. Based on some buyers being willing to come back in at this range. You know, they got a little bit of ways to go to get up here. We'll see if that one hits it too. And AMC options 928, so we'll put one at 950. Well, 949. That way we can watch it and see if it crosses. And then we'll put another one at $9. And we'll see if it crosses that one all the way down here. A 30-second chart. Okay, so now we've got alerts on AMC, GME to the upside. Some Boeing ones for later, some coin ones for later. On the low side, 325.01, I'm looking to buy some more, so that's why that's in there. And some longer term US oil alerts that I have set up. Okay. All right. This is good. Madrinas coffee. They sell it on Amazon, and they actually sell, let me see if I can pull this up. And let's get this a little bit bigger in here. So you can, error, what is that? Madrinas coffee. Okay, I can show you this. Come on, man. I have different resolutions on my laptop versus I have a 4K laptop but a 1080p external monitors. Okay, so Madrinas. They sell these. So 27.62 for a pack of 12. So 27.62 divided by free shipping if you got Prime, divided by 12. So you're paying $2.30 for one. However, you can get 8 servings for $16.70 divided by 8. You can get that cost down to $2.08 if you buy the powder. A little pricey. I just tried it out. There's another streamer that I follow, Stocky, and they actually sponsor his stream over on Twitch. And so every 100 or so, he's got to buy. The guy's got to put like $5 grand in, or $500 in the stock or something like that. And chat gets to choose what stock. So of course, I think they made him buy Starbucks in it. So it's kind of humorous. All right, let's see here. Coinbase, 339.22. Boys, Palantir is just screwing me today. What's its low? 47, right? Let me pick some more up. 22.41. But its options. Yeah, 22.50 is at risk. There's a lot of people stressing out right now over those $23. So I'm going to hold it through to close because if it gets closer to 23, it'll pop in the aftermarket, and I might just, if it goes up to 23.14, I'm going to sell it all in the aftermarket. And cash for the weekend. If it doesn't, I'll probably hold it over the weekend, and we'll see. Yeah, not one piece of news. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. Well, a couple more than a couple seconds. Liberty. What'd you do? Come here. Go. On your bed. Go on. She got into my trash can. Go. Why do you do that? Huh? You gotta leave this stuff alone. This is not food. Please. You grab them and bring them up. Okay, we're back. You gonna come out of there now? Or are you sorry? You can't tell a dog they're in trouble if they don't know what they did because they got about a 3-minute period to remember. You got to catch them in the act, huh? You knew, though. You knew when I looked at it, I picked it up because you ran right into your bed and you were like, "Whoop, I did something wrong." Didn't you? Huh? Now you give me hugs. Come here. All right, S&P is up 15, NASDAQ up 10, Dow up 181. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I know. What? What are you doing? Hugs. Alright, you're not in trouble. You don't know what you didn't know that was wrong. Actually, I think you did know, but you still do it, don't you? It's only Kleenex, right? Okay, there's your hugs. Alright, done. She's a good dog, like 99.98% of the time, and then 0.2% of the time she does things she's not supposed to. But when I first got her a year ago, man, she was like 8-9 months old, right? And she chewed up my kitchen table chair. She chewed up all the trim in my laundry room. I bought new trim. I still have to replace it. And she was just eating stuff. But she didn't eat shoes. She doesn't eat clothes. She doesn't try and drink out of the toilets, so that's not a problem. But if you got one of the lower garbage cans in the bathroom and there's Kleenex in there or whatever, she'll grab that out of there for some reason. I don't know why. Why do you like Kleenex? It's paper. That's all that's in there. It's paper. Why do you like that? You have your squishy toy. You'll hear this once in a while on stream. Sit. Sit. Shake. Other shake. Nope. Up. 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 Sit. Sit. Shake. Okay, come here. Get it. Get it. Come on. Take it. Take it. Take your toy. Get it. Let's see if she plays with it. Probably not. Where's your bone at? Your bone's right there. She got all the toys in the world. And she'd rather hug, don't you? You'd rather hug, don't you? You'd rather hug me, huh? What's she doing? What's she doing? You get her barking. You guys can't see this, it's hilarious, so it's playtime. She just gets a little mouthy, but she won't bite. Shake. Dog. Good dog. Good dog. Get your bone. Where's your bone? Go get your bone. Go get it. She's like, no, it's playtime. Go play with your toys. All right, where are we at here? So 2250 on Palantir. 6,500 contracts, but all the action was still up at 23. So and again, those options are basically worthless at this point. 1 cent on the bid, 2 cents if you're buying them, 1 penny if you're trying to sell them. Yeah, bids at a penny. Ask is at 2 cents on the 2350 on the on the $23 calls. $23.50 calls are a penny. Yeah, it's just crazy. The 2250s are up on the put side. 22.50s are down 3 cents. The $23 are up 31 cents. You're at 52 cents on the bid on the $23 puts. For credit, the midpoint is at 54 cents a contract on the $23 on the puts. 23.50s on the puts or $1.02. 8 cents on the 22.50s and 2 cents on the $22 on the puts. So 22.50 looks to be the battle that's going to shape up here. We hour left of the market. Let's hit the indices, see where we're at, see what the algorithms are doing. And it looks like they're selling. Algorithms are definitely selling. So you've got 174 up on the Dow. You have the NASDAQ starting its sell program, up 1266, and the S&P down or up 16. And the VIX is gone up from 16 an hour ago, from 16.3, 16.2 up to 16.4, so it's up 0.2. That's going to drive everything down. So now that's going to be the issue for AMC, possibly risk at $9. So again, it got down to 909 this morning. And there's the push. So everything pulling back a little bit right now. Palantir's at risk at 22.50. GameStop is at risk at 150. But it had a head start. It was a little bit higher. But just downtrend, man, all day. Both of them. Look at this. All day long. Let's go to a 3-minute. There you go. Continuation from yesterday. Pretty much at the levels it was at a half hour after open. AMC, different story. They were at 970, 977 half hour after open. Well, 965. And now they're pulled back all the way. Coinbase 338.90. Again, there are no options on Coinbase, so there's nothing to expire today. Those will come out next week, most likely Monday. We'll check that Monday morning, and we'll see on that one. Palantir is going to battle for 22.50. And it's probably going to lose. It just didn't have the volume today. Like I said, that might pop in the aftermarket. I do have some risk there, but I'm not worried about it. If I lose some, even on Monday, we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. All right, so AMC. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla is now up 88 cents, 739. Now Tesla options. Where's my mouse at, dude? What the heck? Holy cow. All the action is at the 750s. Wow. 100,000 contracts at 750. $10 million shares. You've had $7.5 billion of options at $750 call options trade hands today. Over 101,000 contracts at $750 on the calls. 50,000 contracts on the 745, 66,000 on the 740s. Crazy. 4 times the volume of the open interest from yesterday. And you're at $5 increments on Tesla options. Wow. Uh-oh. Excuse me. SpaceX. SpaceX has, what the heck? How the heck did this thing get like that? My news story is like taking up the whole screen, and it won't. Man, this Schwab software is just jacked this week. It is really fucking up. It's filling up my whole entire damn screen with the freaking news thing, and it won't scroll. All right, I'm gonna close this out and reopen it. Guy. All right. 739.33 on Tesla. Coinbase 338. Yeah, they're not going to let Palantir close below 250 or 2250. That's what they're doing. All right, 928 on AMC. Where the hell is the... Oh my God. Seriously? Come on. Now it puts it on this screen. I hate Windows. Cannot stand it. Now CNBC is probably going to start up again. Okay. Where's my news at? There we go. There we go. NASA has awarded billionaire Elon Musk's SpaceX a $2.9 billion contract to build a spacecraft to fly astronauts to the moon, bypassing Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin and defense contractor Dynetics. Wow. The bid by Tesla Inc. chief Musk beat one from Amazon's founder Bezos, who had partnered with Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Draper, the report added. Bezos also owns the Washington Post. Who cares about that? I don't. SpaceX did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Again, SpaceX is not publicly traded. Earlier this week, the rocket company announced it had raised about $1.16 billion in equity financing. What? What'd they do? Last year, SpaceX Blue Origin Dynetics had landed a contract with NASA to build lunar landing systems that can carry astronauts to the moon by 2024. So yeah, that's a big win for SpaceX. Huh. No news. $339.10. See, look at this chart. It doesn't make sense because I've got an alert here, and yet I have... No, I just have the one alert. Okay. I thought I was seeing things. Watch AMC. Let's bring this down to a 30-second. Let's go a 15-second chart. So when you're on a 15-second chart, don't pay too much attention to these wicks, but it does tell you its algorithms. That's the closest confirmation I can get that it's program trading and HFTs, high frequency trading running the volume. And what that does is it doesn't matter how much volume you have coming in here. One candle, look at that, can kill it because they'll penny bid penny bid sell, penny down, penny down, penny down, penny down, penny down, and they'll drive it down in 30 seconds. They'll drive the damn thing down freaking $1 or a penny or 2 pennies or whatever the case is. So it's, you know, they're allowed to do things that we're not, which is why so many people are ticked off. The good news, some good news. The guy that got confirmed to the SEC, I don't know his name, but he's heading up the SEC. He's got a lot of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin type experience. As a matter of fact, you can go, we showed how you can go take courses on MIT's website for free. And you can go over to MIT and take a blockchain course that he taught in 2019, I think, and you can take the course. And I forget how many. Okay, so here's a problem. So 1213, are these guys shooting their load a little bit early here, trying to push this volume up? Because watch this. Look at this volume candle. Good volume candle here, exceeding all the other ones, going all the way back to when the price was at 932. Okay, but here's the problem with that. When this thing goes to a red or a green or a red doji, right now, watch how quick this gets slammed down with such little volume. And we'll just watch this. No, it's not going to happen. Every other buy that's happened on this thing has been slammed back down. And this is a 15-second chart, so every 15 seconds you're going to get a new candle. Pay no attention to the green, the red, or the white. They are irrelevant at a 15-second chart, in my opinion. Really, TA, you can't do anything. I like 3-minute candles. So look at this. So this wick, 932. So somebody bought it at 932, right? Look at this volume. Look how low that volume is, but look how quick it slams down. You see that? Good volume here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles of good volume at 30 seconds. And it just takes just a little bit. High frequency trading on the decimal points. 0.003, 0.004, 0.005. And this would absolutely have to beat it by double in order just to advance above the close of this candle. And it can't do it. This is market manipulation. This is market manipulation is what you're seeing here live. That's what this is. The fact that the short traders and the hedge funds, they get access to all the data and we're locked out of it as retail traders. So here's another attempt, right? Less volume though. Again, you got 45 minutes left before close. Let's go back to 30 seconds now. Take a bigger picture. Okay. And you see good volume here. 1, 2 candles, slams it back down. Now we're trying to go up again, but not enough volume. But the volume is greater than the sell. I mean, it should be able to get up to 934. But 934 is not 950. You got all those option contracts expiring at 950. Oh man, dog's laying down at my feet. Not my feet, just on the side. She likes to be wherever I'm at, for the most part, except when she does things wrong. At some point, when she's hiding, and by hiding I mean she goes into my bedroom and she's got a bed on the floor, and she's in her bed, and she's not near me, I'm like, what did she do? And then I'll go hunting to find out what she did, don't I? Then we figure it out, right? You're a good dog. Good dog. Okay, so there's 933. There's 934. So here's your volume push. Again, 45 minutes before the close, though. Yeah, way too much time. Way too much time. So this is what they do. And then they wonder why they can't get it to close above 950. Down 57 cents on the day. It was at 990. It did get up to 1003 today. Let's see here. I'm gonna look on my iPad. Hodl. So where's that? There's no live thread anymore on AMC. New post. Let's go top posts. Now we want top. We want 9:35. Here we go. I was looking for the live chat lounge thread on Reddit. Effing hedgies can't even make me red. Just dropped another $50. Whoever is hodling the order for 11,800 at 927, thank you for your service. Hodl that for the last few minutes. Not financial advice. Throwing my poop here in a bit. Fling that poop. Break those walls. Look at that. Let's see. 937. So, look. They're driving it up now, right? And you're not getting sellers in to combat it. Why? You're not getting sellers in to combat it because they know even with excess volume, it just takes a little bit and a little bit of algorithm to drive it right back down. So we'll see where this goes. $940. $950's had the 950 calls on AMC. As of this morning, 10,048 open interest, and it has traded 23,874 contracts at 23 or at 950 today. Traded. 17,200 contracts at 950 on the put side. 11,674 contracts at $9 on the put side. 9,200 contracts at $9 on the call side. Same issue with Palantir. They're going to be fighting 22.50, and GameStop is going to be fighting 150 to 155. Looks like they got it to 154.16. Oh, there's a doji. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I bet I gave a buy on a 3-minute, though. No buy on... Well, extended buy from back here at 923. This was good. Cold brew Madrinas coffee. It's expensive, though. Paying like $2.30 a can. I could take coffee, put it in my espresso machine, throw it in the refrigerator, and have the same thing with some ice cubes. Alright, walls don't stop us. Okay, Hulk loves AMC. Buy the walls. That's how you break them. Okay. Boy, Palantir kicked my ass today. That stock. All right, Tesla back down $1.48 now. 730, 731. Hedgie is in his pants. His little ladder trading software ain't working. See, they're talking about all this stuff. Oh, their little trading software isn't working. Really? It's only at 938, and it only took a couple bars to start driving it back down again. And not as much volume. Look at this volume. You know, it peaked out at 942. 2 bars later, not sell volume greater than this volume. So the hedge fund managers that needed to close below 950, they're going to let them play in the space. And you can see the little walls right here. Right at 940 now. So that's where the hedge fund said, hey, no matter what, it gets 940, we're going to try and drive it back down. 940, we're going to push it back down. So let's see if that happens. You got declining volume on the buy side. Now the wall's at 939. Go to market depth here. $3,300 shares at 940, 2,800 at 939. All kinds at 938, 2,400, 2,200, 2,000, 1,700, 1,600, all at 938. Now 937, all those walls just moved. You got a wall 936 at 4,800, 4,700 at 936, and 3,000 at 939. So 3,200 by 4,700 for depth. Penny spread between the bid and the ask, which you would expect. All right, GameStop 154.97. So they got theirs up there. Look at that sell. Look at that bar. Look at that bar. And then buyers came back in. But again, you've got only 4.2 million shares traded on GameStop. Come on, mouse. What the hell are you doing? AMC's only got 36 million out of 45 million traded. Cancel that. So 154.71 on GameStop. Let's see where it's got its walls at. Got a lot of volume pumping through. A lot of buys of 155 coming through on the tape. There's some selling 155.01. One 154.87. Somebody fat fingered 100 shares at 154.87 because you're spread. You're at one. You've got a 20-cent spread on this thing. 20-cent spread. There we go. A lot of buyers. 155.25. There's a little push. Again, look how much volume it takes on the green side. But look at this. All this volume to get up to here, and only a little bit of sell volume to push it back down. So they've got to exceed, and it looks like they're trying to draw their battle line at 150. And let me check the option chains. 3,800 contracts at 150 exchanging hands today on GameStop. This is crazy. Even the puts, all the puts and all the calls are negative on GameStop today. Change on the day. Crazy. All right, 1,000 shares at 154.79, and not a huge bunch of walls here. Hold on. See, the problem is the dark pools. You can't get here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Here's the problem. Okay. See all this gray in here in time and sales? The 1 minute chart here. All these gray, and when you see the decimal points go to 3 or 4 places, that's dark pool trades. So that's your hedge funds. And it's your mutual funds and all that. And you don't know what side of the equation. They don't disclose what side of the equation those things are. So you don't know if those are buys or sells. All you see is the number of shares. So why can't we get the same information that they get? They get all of our information. 100% as a retail trader. They know when we load up an order box with prices. So for example, if I put in 1,000 shares and I say $225, and they know that I put that order in there. I didn't hit buy, I didn't hit sell, I didn't hit short, I didn't hit anything. But they know that that order is loaded into the box. We don't have transparency. We don't have the same transparency that they get, that they have. They get to see all of our action. We don't get to see anything they're doing. And let's face it, the SEC, they're as corrupt as the hedge funds. And the reason why they're as corrupt is, who do you think the SEC draws from? Wall Street insiders and hedge funds. That's where they draw their people from. And when the regulators, it's your buddy over at Goldman, or your buddy over at Merrill, or your buddy at Prudential, or your buddy Morgan Stanley, your buddy at JP Morgan. Well, yeah, you guys screwed up. You know, you broke the rules over here, and we're going to have to... How much did you make on a deal? Dude, we made like $2.5 billion. All right, here's what we're going to do. $2.5 billion? Great job, man. All right, I'm going to fine you $15 million. You made $2.5 billion? That's awesome. I'm gonna fine you $15 million. You're going to have to go on CNBC, because I'm going to give this story to them first. And you're going to have to go on there and explain it. And just apologize and promise you won't do it again. We know you're going to do it again, and next time we'll fine you $10 million on the $1.2 billion. And hey, we'll see you at the lake house over on Long Island over the weekend. Bring the kids. You got the burgers, I'll bring the beer. Okay, thanks SEC. Oh, you're welcome, Morgan Stanley. It's a big freaking game. It's a game of corruption, and we just play in their ballpark. That's all. And there's your cells. Come on. So it doesn't take a lot of volume. Look at it. All that push, all this volume, and 2 candles, boop, boop, all the way back down. Look at this. Look at all this volume on AMC, and they just drive it right back down. They got up to 944 there. 944. And it only takes a little bit of sell volume to erase it all. Just a little. Because it's manipulated. It's high frequency trading. It's market makers taking buy side imbalances and not settling them until after the close. Yeah. I know you got an order in for 10,000 shares at 951. I see it. Yeah, just report it as an imbalance. We'll settle it after close. We're too busy. I don't have enough sell side. I don't have enough people willing to sell at 951 for them to buy. So we'll just hold that one. And then the damn thing will close at 949. And then immediately after close, the price goes up because the market makers start settling their trades for imbalances. And we'll get imbalances at 12:51, 9 minutes before the close. They're good. Planters, honey roasted peanuts, and my water. All right. My Bitcoin doing? 61,755. There we go. And all three indices in the green. S&P up 1685, 16.87. Nasdaq up 11.53. Dow still holding up 184. Check the heat map. We should have a lot of green. A little bit of green. See how our miners are doing in the heat. We've got a high of 80 degrees here today. And so they're throttling down because of the temperatures. So I lose about 25 megahash when they throttle down. And they'll do that automatically. And hopefully they won't shut off. And, ETH is up to 2.0 now. 4,900 a month. Yay. That's good. So I'm making a little bit more today. That's what that means. My miners are working a little bit less, but I'm actually making a little bit more. All right, AMC 938. GameStop 155.55. So they fought that one back. A lot of contracts. What happened to the Muzak? Let's start here. All right, so AMC's got a real problem here. They can't get enough volume because as soon as they get any kind of volume, the high frequency trading and the hedge funds just drive it right back down again. And the closest they got was 944 on this push, and it took literally one candle to slam them back down. And that means any other buy volume isn't. Now they're just going to monitor the volumes. And you'll have buy side imbalances at 9 minutes before close. And I could be wrong on this, but my guess is they're not going to be able to hit 950. And if you have a buy side imbalance and it doesn't hit 950, and then it goes up to 951 after the close, that means the market maker manipulators held the buy orders until after the close and they settled them afterwards because they were good till cancels. Because they don't, they claim they don't have enough sellers. Bullshit. And that's why you see, again, only 37 million shares on 45. It'll be lucky to break 41 million shares today. GameStop 155.10. They've got a better chance at theirs. Only 4. They haven't even done 50% of their flow of their volume. They're at 45% of their volume on the day. AMC a little bit more. Oops, 37.49, right? Divided into 45.71. So they're at 82% of their daily volume. Coinbase, $20.9 million shares. Yeah, they just... Tesla down. S&P's turning up, though. So, again, you've got such a mix today. Look at this. You've got banks up, Microsoft up. The majority of other tech is down, but Amazon is up, and your NASDAQ is up. Drug makers are up. Energy is down. So I hope you're making money today, because I'm not. This one's freaking kicking my ass, Palantir today. ExxonMobil's killing me, too. They're down 30 cents because oil's down. I didn't check. Boeing bounced back a little bit. They were down $4, now down $2.69. That's a nice run for them off the bottom. $1.43, about a little over 0.5%, 0.58% for them on the climb back. Coinbase, again, there are no options on Coinbase yet. Those will hit next week. And might even see them on Monday. We'll see. We shall see if we see them on Monday. Oh, hey, Liberty. She's right at my feet now, right underneath the desk. It's a nice run from that 320. What did it hit? What's their low on today? 321.03. I like that. I like this right here. This, not so much. But that's good. I own 50 shares of it now. 935, but look at GameStop holding in there, 154. But they're let's check the MACD. MACD sellers are in, and that's why we had to pull back. But for the sellers to drive that thing down to 150, they're running out of time. They got 20 minutes to do so. AMC ain't got a chance in hell at hitting 950. I just don't see it. There's not enough buyers. I don't think there's risk on the $9. I think it's going to, somewhere in that range. They might make another run up to 939 or so, 940. And we'll see the next algos. Most of them will get programmed at 10 minutes before close. And you should see, this is just a weird week. You should see pullbacks from the S&P to NASDAQ and the Dow because it's Friday. There you go. Morgan Stanley, $911 million Archegos losses on that family office that Credit Suisse lost billions on. And supposedly that's, there's no other funds out there that are in trouble. Don't worry about that. That's just $911 million. Don't even worry about it. And you say, why do they have losses? You mean they didn't hedge their positions? That's why this stuff matters. 933 on AMC. Palantir, is it in trouble for 22? Possibly. All right, let's see here. Look at those AMC contracts. Yeah, the 950s, 25,000 contracts traded. The $9 are The bid is 32 cents by 34 cents on the ask on the $9 calls. The 950s are at a penny bid, 2 cents ask. It ain't hitting 950. Ain't gonna happen. Protect hedgies. F off hedgy. I'll keep buying. Drop $200 more. And you know SEC ain't gonna do a thing, so guess we're gonna fold their ourselves. Apes, let's go. We'll take the whole market down with them before they fold. Look, the Dow is up, the NASDAQ is up, the S&P is up. Someone remind me what WTF the SEC does again? Something about protecting investors? Yeah, that's bullshit. They protect all the insiders is who they protect. Wow, big move on the VIX down to 16.2 there. Look at that. That's going to make the indices. Watch this. There goes that. There goes the NASDAQ. And there goes the S&P heading up. Look at that VIX. Holy cow. Crazy, crazy, crazy day on the VIX. 16.7, 0.5 move down, 2% move down. Yeah, you just forget AMC. It's done. It's absolutely done. Doesn't matter what they post. You know, I can't even go in there and buy 1,000 shares to help them. GameStop is in a good fight here at 154. I'm not saying we should coordinate buying. This is somebody on Reddit, Deep48. But what if we all put $50 in? Like 1,000 people putting $50 in. Not financial advice, says this guy on Reddit, DeepS48. I'm not saying we should coordinate buying. Some guy says no. All right, 15 minutes left until close. We'll get the buy side imbalances on AMC and GameStop as we get closer. With 9 minutes left in the market, we'll get those. 339. Coinbase had a nice day today, up 5%, up $16.57, up to 339. That's pretty good. I'm in at 50 shares on Coin. Hey. I'm up $339. There you go. And I'm in at 331.95 on Coin. So 50 shares, 331.95. So I'm holding them though. I'm not selling them. Those might actually be long-term holds and just sit in my account. I might buy some more. I've got an alert at 325.01. We'll see if that hits. Not today, but next week or something. So right now Dow is up 179. NASDAQ up 11.2. S&P up 16.3. VIX holding at 16.2. GameStop looks like they're going to win their battle for 150. But again, you look at a daily and you say, okay. In the same freaking range. Go to a 1 hour here. It's a 1 hour chart on GameStop. 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. Whoop. Hard to do technical analysis on a meme stock. You pretty much can't. All right, 13 minutes to go until the market closes. Now they're just insulting each other on the Reddit feed on AMC. Somebody posted in Spanish. I can't read that. Something about apes. Something about hold. Want to turn 10K into 2K? Follow me for more tips. One message may be sensitive. I like clicking on those. They flagged a message. $1,000 before close? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I put all I had in just now. It was only $500, but I'm dry. Crunch time, apes. Do it. Such BS. Let's do it. I have only one piece of advice for all brothers. The goal is already clear to AMC. Hold. We only need patience. Write them an ape with 800 shares. Ape until death. Someone get that final countdown music playing. The final countdown. They were trying to post memes yesterday. $11. 1101 AMC. 1101. Then it's 1001 AMC. 1001. Now it's 950 AMC. 950. Meanwhile, GameStop is like, we're just going to chill up here at 154, and anybody comes in and tries to mess with our shit, we're going to put in enough buys to throw it up another 50 cents. But again, there's not a lot of shorts left in there. All the shorts are in AMC. And apparently, Palantir. So Palantir is another one on the option chain. 2250. You've got 10,789 contracts or traded hands on volume today at 2250 on the call side. And 2250 on the puts, 12,667 contracts at $22, 10,640 contracts. So 2250 is the battle for Palantir. They could get there. A lot of contracts. And 2250, look, they're 5 cents away. It's the calls are 3 cents by 4 cents with only 10 minutes left. All right, so we'll get the buy side imbalance. All right, so buy side imbalance. Here we go. 164,617 shares buy side imbalance on Palantir. That means it should close above 2250. Otherwise, the market makers are manipulating. AMC buy side imbalance 660. Oh, hold on. Only 66,549 shares buy side imbalance on AMC. That is not going to close above 950 because of that. And no buy side imbalance on GameStop. So no buy side imbalance on GameStop, and that's because it's not in play. It is not in play for options. It should close above 150. So that one, forget about it. 155 though, I forgot, those are at the 155 level. You still got the 150 calls are at 405 by 480 bid to ask with 9 minutes left to close. Crazy. So 155 battle. Again, 150 is safe. It looks like this battle's for 155. See, just a little bit of a sell comes in there. You know, maybe not so little. But it wicks down, and then the next one, it slams down with no volume. So it takes 3 times the amount of volume on the buy side just to erase this candle. Coinbase 339. Palantir, again, you've got 669,000 shares to the buy side. Where the fuck is that volume at? Why isn't that volume being applied? At 1250, those shares are saying, yeah, we don't have enough people willing to sell. Manipulation, that's why. And same thing on AMC. You got a buy side imbalance of 66,000 shares. But again, that's not a lot. That's not enough on AMC to get them to 950. So even though it's a buy side imbalance, they're going to manipulate it, and it ain't got a chance in hell. No matter what, it's done. Palantir is being manipulated. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this crap. Look at these wicks. How do you have 164,617 shares on the buy side as an order imbalance, and all the shares trading are gray screens, are dark pool? I swear, everything showing up in time and sales on Palantir is dark pool, with a few buys and then the sells come in and slam it. Just HFTs, high frequency trading, holding that thing down, and it's going to kill 2250. You got 11,000 contracts traded hands today. Still bidding 2 cents by 4 cents on the 2250 calls. 2250 puts are 9 cents by 11 cents. 13,400 contracts on the puts. Yeah, sorry about AMC today. It is not going to happen. So GameStop battles for 155. Palantir 164,000. Look at that. I'm going to show this to you guys. Hold on. Want to watch this crap in live? Look at this shit. Check this out. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up here. Come on. Look at this volume right here. This is on a 1 minute chart. New York Stock Exchange order imbalance, 164,617 shares on the buy side for Palantir. The volume at 2250, 11,107 call contracts. Oops. 13,446 put contracts at 2250 volume. You got a buy side imbalance and the stock is flat. So since here, how do you have a buy side imbalance of 164,000 shares on the buy side, which means they're telling us there's not enough market makers? You don't want to know why? Because the fucking market makers aren't filling the orders. They're going to settle them after close. That's what they fucking do. And what that means is they're not going to apply that volume into this. They're not going to do it. And you can look at the market depth and see all this red and all this gray pool, and where are the green ones? Where are these buy-side imbalances at? Where are they? Why aren't they showing up in time and sales? Because they're fucking manipulating it. Because the assholes are driving the price to keep it below 2250, so it burns all the people that had the calls that are worthless now at 2250. There's some buys, a little bit. You know, call that out. What was that? Maybe 5,000 shares? Yeah, every once in a while we'll throw them a bone. Look at all this red. Look at all this gray. Immediately, anytime, all these algorithms immediately, any type of buy order is slammed shut with 3 times the amount of sell orders. 4 minutes. So this one again, same thing with AMC. Look at AMC. Well, AMC doesn't have enough buyers, period. They have an order imbalance of 66,000 shares, which is nothing. They could fill those in a heartbeat if they wanted to. But there's no battle. There's no battle for 950. They only got it up to 944. $9 is safe, so there's no battle there. All the battle is Palantir. And GameStop is fine. GameStop, I don't think they're going to be able to get to 155 though. Again, same bullshit. All the gray is the dark pools. That's why you see the decimal points over here. And any green will immediately be set for 3 times red. There you go. There's a red. There's some green. Watch this. 154.34, 41, 41. Now you're going to see 26, or you're going to see 40, 39. 35s. How does it go from 41 to 35? Crazy. All right, 3 minutes until close, right? 2 minutes until close. So GameStop trying to get up to 155. You know, 151.41, 1,100 shares there. $77, they're trying. Quick look at AMC. Nothing. No battle there. It's done. Palantir, same thing. They're not going to fill the shares. You got a freaking 160. It's going to go up after close. 164,617 shares on the buy side and imbalance. They're saying, yeah, we don't have enough sellers for that. Baloney, they don't. They're just going to hold it down. That wind. That's okay. Wind slamming doors because they get full air going throughout the whole house. 2242, so Palantir. Yeah, it's bullshit. GameStop. Let's go to that. Let's yeah, they're done. Palantir's done too. Let's watch GameStop. And that's the battle today. 30 seconds left. Oh, they almost got it. They were 154. $15 seconds. So obviously I'm holding my Palantir through the close, because those jackasses are playing games with the options chain. 8 seconds left. Nope, not enough juice. Ain't gonna do it. Wow. Wow. Now watch this. 154.50. There's 154.73 in the aftermarket. So now let's go to the aftermarket and let's take a look at things. And we'll pull this back down. And we'll get some closing quotes here. Absolute manipulation. Oh, the run on Clover Health, unbelievable. That run, unbelievable. GameStop 154.69, AMC 933, never had a chance. Palantir 22.47. Look at that. Look at that. $13,248 call options at $12.50, or at $22.50, expired out of the money by 3 cents. Now, we're going to click on externals, and that's going to give us our post market. $22.48, so $22.45. GameStop 154.69, so nothing in the post. And forget about AMC. They were done anyway. They were done at 12.17. They were done right here. They were done. If they would have saved these buy orders, if they would have saved all these buy orders and let it vacillate in this range here, or even down here, 927, if they would have just held their orders longer instead of 45 minutes before the close, they possibly could have got it up to 950. But they don't, because you got all these people on Reddit that just invent bullshit, try and tell people they can do it when there ain't a chance in hell it's going to happen. Coinbase, boom, there's a win for today. 342. Again, we got in that at 331.95. Oh, the numbers all day long, man. Right? Yeah, 331.95. 331.95 on Coinbase. We picked up 50 shares. Those were up $500 today. So I wonder when they're going to settle all those buy orders on Palantir. $0.03 away. 13,000 contracts on volume at $22.50 by 3 cents because of the algorithms. You guys saw it. You guys saw it on my Schwab account, looking at the market depth and seeing all the gray pool. And the moment any type of buy order came in, 3 times the amount of sell orders, 5-10 cents apart. And the spread on that was like freaking 15-cent spread. Not 15-cent spread. I was thinking of GameStop. I don't know what the spread was on that one. Let's see here. Yeah, a penny, 2 pennies maybe at the most. So yeah. So now the market makers, they're all doing high fives and everything because they made money on all that shit, holding it below $22.50. AMC, they celebrated about almost an hour ago, or 45 minutes ago. They celebrated on this volume because they knew there was no way in hell it was going to get to $9.50. And now you got people that tried to buy shares that are selling it in the aftermarket because they don't want to hold it over the weekend. And same thing with Palantir. Down 2 cents. 22.47 though. So 22.47. What am I down on that? Hold on a second. Couple grand or $1,500, something like that. What am I down? $1,300. So I'm down $1,332.90 on Palantir. I have 2,000 shares at $23.14. So I need 67 cents. I don't think I'm gonna get in the post market. So it looks like I'll be holding Palantir over the weekend. And well, wow, Coinbase, what a run for the week, man. Welcome to the NASDAQ, right? Welcome to the NASDAQ. That's a nice close. That's a really good close at 342. Let me text somebody here. Hold on a second. There we go. Super nice close on coin. Nice. Nice. All right, so what are these guys saying on Reddit now? Probably just, if they wanted 901, we left them on the floor. Come on. You're going to scream $10, $11 for 3 days straight, and you're going to scream $10, which it hit 10.03 this morning, and now you're going to say, they kicked your ass today. The hedge funds kicked your ass today. Why? Because there's not only did they take $10 out of it, they took all the 950 calls out of it too. $9 was never in play. It got down to 909. That's the lowest it got. It never even breached it. So for somebody to say, hey, yeah, we kicked their ass and they're all over the floor on the $9 ones, you don't think that they got out of those $9 ones with 45 minutes to close when AMC had the last run? AMC had its last run. They too early. Way too free. I don't know why these clowns do this. If you want to run a price up like that, you don't do a 45 minutes before the freaking close. The buy side imbalance, Palantir, absolutely manipulated. Absolutely 100% manipulation by the market makers. 100% corruption. Why? Because you had 164,617 shares on the buy side, a New York Stock Exchange order imbalance. I know we're at 2248, but those 164,000 shares, we can't find any sellers for those, so we're not going to be able to fill those. But we'll fill them in the aftermarket. We'll balance all that out, and then they balance all those trades out afterwards before they go home, and then they celebrate because they lost people millions of dollars by 3 cents on Palantir. because they manipulate the market, and the SEC don't give a shit because they're just as corrupt as the hedge funds, just as corrupt as the market makers. We play in a corrupt market. The short sellers and the hedge funds have all the information that we don't get disclosed to us because there's no transparency on the retail side. And they'll beg till the cows come home, talking about they're there to protect the investors. Knight says, yeah, same thing happened with AMC last Friday. Of course it did. Yeah. You can look at, what day was that? The 9th, right? Yeah, go back to the 9th. Oops. Okay. Oops, wrong stock. Wow. What are you doing? All right, so let me go back to the 9th on this one. And let's zoom in on the 9th at the close. Auto. 944. So now let's take a look at something here. 30 seconds. And we should still be, I'm gonna have to scroll back over here and drag it. Bear with me a moment. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? God. Sometimes this program just jacks. And I'm probably just doing something wrong. What I want to look at is I want to go back to the frickin' 9th. And apparently if I hit auto or then I hit okay, here's the 9th. So look at, we're going to go from okay. All right. So you look at this volume here and you look at, you've got volume spikes here. And I'm going to take that there. Okay. So here's 12 o'clock on the 9th. They get up to 9:51, and immediately all this volume is wiped out in 2 minutes, in 3, 6, 9, 12 minutes. All that volume is wiped out. Now this is April 12th. This is when it opened. So this is where it closed, right? And you got the same thing. They're shooting their load too soon. You got people in those Reddit threads, and they're telling people to buy at noon. Remember, hold your orders until the last hour, And people are at lunch and like, okay, 12 o'clock, push the button, let's buy. And then the seller's just like, you know what? We'll let them buy all this stock. It's a good stretch. We'll let them buy all this stock because we know it's only going to take a couple bars to throw it back down. Throw the external in there. Throw an auto. And your aftermarket, you have nothing. So, yeah, they do the same thing, man. You're right, Knight. I agree with you 100%. They do the same. They do the same thing. What the heck, man? 22.48 in the aftermarket. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles at 22.48. Now it's 22.41. So all those trades they had that were for 22.51 to buy, those 164,000 shares, you know what they did? Hey, we're your broker, and look, I know you wanted to buy at 22.51. We're going to give you a $3 price improvement on your buy and settle you at 22.40 or 22.48. We're going to give you a 3-cent price improvement, and we're going to sell you those shares at 22.48. And now all of our trades are settled. They're not in trouble with the SEC. And these right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 6 candles right here is market manipulation based on a buy-side imbalance on the New York Stock Exchange, because the market makers didn't sell the trades, I think, until after the close. Hence, Palantir doesn't trade, it closes 3 cents below 22.50, and they jammed them. So, is what it is. That's what they did. Everybody lost the game today. Palantir lost at 22.50. GameStop lost at 154.69. AMC lost all day long. They lost all day. Holy shit! Look at this. Oh, 938 only. I thought, man, don't even tell me it's going to go up to 950. But again, you got buy side imbalance, 60-something thousand shares at 951. Yeah, we'll get those to you at 933. We're gonna improve your price to 938. We're gonna improve your price by 20 cents. Congratulations, you got it 11 cents less. Price improvement, they'll call it on their trade form, on their settlement form. Crap. All right, Coinbase, however, look at that one. That was nice. So I made a little money on Coinbase. What ExxonMobil closed at? 56.66. And now at the market's close, oil can turn around and go back up. Still down a little bit. All right, folks. Hey, listen, thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a great time. We will be back here on Monday morning. And until then, thanks for streaming with us. Hit a like over on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you can know when I go live. And again, we stream live every market day, most days twice a day. And have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Night, have a good weekend as well. And we'll see you all on Monday. Bye now.